Keep in mind that the more aggressively you play, the higher the probability of committing a foul. To do a vertical contest and avoid fouling, hold the left stick away from the shooter when you press the block button. This will allow you to go straight up with verticality and reduce your foul chances.
And now, fans, the ceremonial presentation of the award. Welcome, everybody, to the day we've all been looking forward to. The start of a new NBA season on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan with Greg Anthony and two Hall of Famers. Doris Burke here at the table, and on the sideline, David Aldridge. Here are the starters for Los Angeles. The team leaders, George and Leonard, are the wings. Post tandem for him, Morris and Zubac. And it's Jackson in at the one. And for Milwaukee, the big men on the floor, Giannis and Lopez. At the guard positions, Holiday and DiVincenzo. And it's Middleton in at the three. Jackson finds George. No good with the triple. And it's Antetokounmpo with the ball. He'll bring it up for Milwaukee.
And we all know what George brings offensively. But it's his ability as a defender that stands out. Great instincts to make plays on that end of the floor. Attacking in transition, the most consistent way to generate easy looks.
The very definition of quality transition offense. If it can end at the cup, it's exactly where you want it.
Now here is Holiday. Poked loose. Leonard on the wing. Defended by DiVincenzo. George double teamed. He kicks to Jackson. Taken away by Holiday. And now the fast break. Middleton with the ball. Got a piece of it. And the foul on Drew Holiday. That is his first foul of the game.
His first personal foul.
First quarter of play with about a minute and a half gone. The deep three from George. No good on the three. And with Paul George and his defense, Greg, you almost forget how great of an impact it makes.
He just kind of flies under the radar with his defensive play. I mean, this guy could be considered for the defensive player of the year almost every year. One of the more disruptive forces on that end of the floor.
A tremendous mobile one block that we had to see again. Great send back.
And making a statement right away, letting them know they won't get any easy ones when he's around.
Jackson against Holiday. Pass to Leonard. Some nice passing here by Los Angeles. Zubac. It's good on the putback.
And folks, he did not luck into that one. He knew just where he wanted to be to grab that backboard.
Giannis kicks to Middleton. Antetokounmpo up top. Kicks it down to Middleton. Wants to get it to Antetokounmpo and does. Releases. On the money with the open jumper.
The correct decision by Middleton, moving to his wide open teammate Chris, a terrific passer off the wing.
Outside, George. And we're at the beginning of a long NBA season, Doris, for a team looking to go the distance. What's the single most important thing to establish early?
Well, probably, Kevin, the commitment to the collective. You know, there's always going to be new faces. How do you integrate those personalities? Can you get everyone on the same page at the outset? Understand some nights some guys make play, maybe not the next night. Are you committed to the team?
Los Angeles shooting their first free throws of this.
And one of the highlights last year for this group was the fact that they were so efficient from the charity stripe. That's a huge factor.
Now here is Holiday. Giannis outside. Driving inside. And Antetokounmpo slings slams it in.
In the long strides of Antetokounmpo, once he gets downhill, there's almost no stopping.
Jackson finds George. And the officials will call the illegal screen right there.
And not the most common call you'll see in the NBA, but hard to argue that pick wasn't illegal.
It is really difficult to get your feet completely set, to stay completely still. It's almost surprising to me that it isn't called more often.
Now here is Holiday. Middleton outside. To the inside. Here's Giannis. Whistle blows. Basket is good. So a chance here for a three-point play.
He just simply overpowers the defense. Giannis flexing the muscles he's added to that near 7-foot frame.
Marcus Morris Sr. That's his first personal foul.
Free throw, no good for Antetokounmpo.
In 2020, a special year for Giannis, winning MVP and Defensive Player of the Year, then signing a Supermax extension worth over $200 million.
He was all alone on that one.
And their offense already in a flow. Some stellar shooting to jump out to this league.
Zubac's with it, and Holiday picks him up defensively. There's Jackson with the three. That shot missing, and Milwaukee the other way now. Holiday with it. Here's Middleton. It's good. The assist that time from Holiday. Middleton's got 5.
Oh, great ball movement there.
DiVincenzo against George. Will it go? And the rejection by Giannis. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Holiday, the pass to Antetokounmpo. And here's DiVincenzo from the arc. No good. That's miss number 2. He's 1 for 3. Kicks it out to Leonard. And again, it's the Clippers missing. Pass to Holiday. Here's Antetokounmpo. Missed inside.
Boy, this guy is a good finisher, so he misses a chippy. That's tough to take.
And so it's Milwaukee, bringing the quarter to a close with a 7-point lead. What a defensive effort they put on Kawhi Leonard. It's rare to see him have the kind of trouble he's... And a hard-charging, attacking style for Giannis. He knows...
There's going to be a lot of teams that's going to come out and try to be physical with me, try to hit me.
And such a fierce competitor. But Giannis knows he can't afford to get into altercations with opponents.
No, too important to his team. Sometimes toughness is about keeping your composure even after the tough hits.
And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. When you consider how the Bucks are doing, what do you guys think?
Impressive start. They came in with a well-conceived game plan and have executed.
What terrific work at the offensive end. They have built some early momentum here.
And forward, they have Middleton and Giannis. At the guard positions, Holiday and DiVincenzo. And it's Lopez in at the center position. That's the 5 on the floor for the Bucks. On the wing, Jackson, covered by Giannis. Powered down is the whistle blow. And it looks like, yep, it's a coach's challenge on the personal foul. That triggers a replay review by the officials.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology, Greg. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined, Greg, to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
Clippers trail by 7. It's all about Antetokounmpo.
You love that defensive effort right there showing up.
Middleton with it. Guarded now by Jackson. Giannis is double. The 3 ball. And Middleton the bucket on the assist by Giannis. Middleton's got the lead up to 10 now for the Bucks. And what's your take, guys, on the hustle sticks for Milwaukee?
They've come out in attack mode on the defensive end. They've applied pressure and forcing turnovers.
Yeah, and I think the other thing that's helped them early tonight are the points they've gotten off turnovers.
And an incredible display of awareness there. Giannis, a great read on the defensive end and understands this team wants to run.
And we're going to have a jump ball. It's tied up there. And the Bucks with possession here. Milwaukee leading by 12. Here's Holiday. Back to Lopez. Middleton outside. Beyond the arc. Here's DiVincenzo. That's tipped.
Well, Marcus Morris, the frame and the length to block shots. That's pretty.
Onto the Kumbo. No good. And here's George. He'll bring it up for the Clippers. Doris, you look at Marcus Morris, a very solid 3-and-D type of forward.
That's exactly right, because think about it, Morris, early in his career, there was a reluctance to shoot the range shot. He was more mid-range guy, but credit him for putting in the work. Now Marcus is a deadly three-point shooter, and he brings a size and physicality on the defensive end.
DiVincenzo can't hit it.
I'll tell you, he has looked just a step slow all game, but his teammates, boy, have they come through.
And you want more of this from Jackson. The more unselfish he is, the better the team.
Middleton outside. Back to Antetokounmpo. 11 feet away. It's Reggie Jackson with the rebound. Clippers trail by 8. Leonard the pass to George. Leonard with the steal. Stolen by Middleton. DiVincenzo with it. Guarded now by Jackson. Left side, Antetokounmpo. That's tipped. An easy 2 points on the layup. Giannis has got 8.
Well, the advantage they have right now is largely based on his play. What an outstanding night.
George against DiVincenzo. Right side, George. Takes it inside. And the rejection by Giannis. Holiday dishes to Antetokounmpo. And here's DiVincenzo from the arc. And Antetokounmpo on the follow. And it's a 12-point Bucks lead.
And with his length and explosiveness, it's never a surprise to see Giannis get points on the offensive glass. Great nose for the ball.
That one goes in.
A tough start scoring the basketball, but they're starting to turn it around now.
Holiday looking over the floor. Down low. He's looking for Lopez and finds him. And the rejection by Zubac. 6 to shoot. George against Antetokounmpo. Leonard with the steal. It's a 4-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. No one covering.
Paul George.
George has got it back down to single digits for Los Angeles.
Well, not only prolific from 3, but efficient from 3. Paul George, nicely done.
Kicks it down to Middleton. Pass to DiVincenzo. So we've reached the end of the first half of play.
Thanks very much, Mike Stout.
Thanks for the great interview, David. And we'll be back for the third quarter of basketball following halftime.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
It was a fast pace for Milwaukee at the outset. They put together some nice offensive stretches and
And if you're just joining us in this one, first half is in the books. 1 half to go. You look at Antetokounmpo in this one. He's been everywhere.
He's been nothing short of a wall at the rim so far in this one, single-handedly providing great rim protection.
If he is in the area, he's going to challenge your shot. He's going to block it, alter it. He's going to have an impact.
Setting the floor for the Clippers. Outside the wings are George and Leonard. Post tandem for him, Morris and Zubats. And it's Jackson in at the point. And we all know that star players get a few more perks, but Greg, that can also stir up misgivings in a locker room when things aren't always equal.
Kevin, it's a great point, and coaches really have to be careful. If you're holding one player accountable and giving another a pass, that tends to lead to a fractured locker room.
It's stolen by Hill. And here we go with Allen running it up the court. Portis kicks to Allen, and there's the pass to Ojale. One-on-one here. No good that time. Excellent D there from Hill. Here's Ojale. Kennard covering. Here's Bledsoe. Rebound, Milwaukee. They've held a 12-point lead earlier. Hill with it. Eric Bledsoe covering. Here's Nora. And the three off target. Clippers trail by 9. Here's Ibaka. And Ibaka slams it in.
Boy, remarkable strength with Ibaka, right? Fends off whatever the defense throws his way, converts through contact. That's nice.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight. And so it's Hill with it. He brings it up for the Bucks. And following this game, they'll challenge the Grizzlies on the road at the FedEx Forum in Memphis. That'll be the first half of a 2-game trip. There's the dish to Allen. Clock at 6. And slam dunk by Allen.
Not the kind of aggressive defense they need to cut into the lead.
Yeah, you have to protect the rim, Greg, a little better.
They're just too slow to react. You can't afford to sleepwalk through possessions. What's going on out there?
Kennard on the wing. From outside, off the mark.
Only 20% shooting in this quarter. They need to settle down and relax a little bit here. Luke Kennard entered the league with a long history of success, both in the high school and collegiate levels. And this is a guy who I think still has a high ceiling.
Kennard for 3. And out of bounds as the Bucks gain possession. How about that strong defensive performance for this half's Mobile 1 block?
And that has got to help the morale of this team. Let's see if that sets up a run here.
Hill against Bledsoe. Here's Nora. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. Pass to Ojale. The kick out to Hill. Here's Allen going inside. Here's Ojale. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Nice work to get it inside and draw the contact.
The Bucks shooting their second and third shots at the line right here.
And if we want to take a look back, they converted about 76% from the line.
And for Kennard, he was a standout player at a very early age.
Well, you can look no further at the state of Ohio and the scoring records he put up. Kennard outscored LeBron James's high school numbers. He has that kind of game where he can just take over with his shooting.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
Here's Mann to the paint. Ibaka outside. It's stolen by Allen. There's the triple. Drills it from outside. Allen's got 5 points in the quarter. Clippers trail by 15. Just over 3.5 minutes through the third quarter of play now. It's stolen by Hill. Bucks another fast break opportunity here. Here's Nora, and the layup's good off the glass. Nora's got his first points in this one.
This isn't a tough case to crack. If they want to put an end to this run, they'll need to start getting back on D.
Here's Bledsoe. And a kind roll that time off the rim as that one falls.
Well, I'll tell you, shooting with confidence right now. Eric Bledsoe off the catch and shoot doing work.
Outside Hill. Passes to Noro. Nice ball movement by Milwaukee. Offline with his three.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can count on him to continue missing. Quick job of getting up the floor and creating early offense.
You don't give the defense any chance to set up. Sometimes you just love an easy look.
Pass to Nora. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Portis. And a miss there on the triple. Ibaka looking for an opening. Here's Bledsoe. And Bledsoe with the stuff.
This guy is blessed with such rare athletic gifts. Eric Bledsoe leaves no doubt.
That will count. And the last shot before the buzzer is off. And here at the end of the third quarter, it's a double-digit ball game. Bucks ahead. They lead by. And let's take now this moment to bring up our State Farm assist of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with this feed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
Well, that's what a great pass will do, right? You love the unselfish play.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. We've got Allen. Portis is out there with Ojale. Then it's George Hill. And it's Nora in at the small forward position. That's the group for Milwaukee right now. Holiday against Jackson. Middleton outside. Leonard with the steal. One-on-one fast break. With the drive, gets it down to single digits.
This is a small forward who, because he's 230 pounds, can hold his own down in the low post. That is nicely done.
There's the pass to Giannis. The kick out to Holiday. And a great assist by Antetokounmpo as that one goes in. Antetokounmpo's got 3 assists tonight. Jackson finds Leonard. We're just over a minute into this final quarter of play.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
Middleton against Leonard. From deep three-point range, doesn't get it to drop for him. The Clippers go the other way with it. Pulls up on the wing. Antetokounmpo grabs the miss. Giannis has got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game. 20 feet out. That one a little long.
The shooting numbers just aren't there yet in the quarter.
And they double up Giannis. Stolen by Jackson. DiVincenzo against George. And he finishes nicely on the layup.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Pass to Giannis. DiVincenzo against George. Outside Holiday. Milwaukee, no good that time either. And here's George. He'll bring it up for Los Angeles. They played a great fourth quarter defensively, allowing only 3 points. And Middleton kicks to DiVincenzo. Giannis outside. 5 on the clock. To the middle. Here's Lopez. Puts the move on. And the dunk by Lopez.
Boy, you love seeing Brook Lopez get involved. He expertly exploits the defense in these pick-and-roll sets.
Pass to Jackson. George against DiVincenzo. Nobody near Leonard. The putback, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
And folks, he did not luck into that one. He knew just where he wanted to be to grab that backboard.
Now here's Giannis. He's guarded closely. Pass to DiVincenzo. The Bucks need to get a shot off here. And they recover it. Lopez. And the dunk by Lopez.
Listen, guys, Brook Lopez has a big body, and if you don't box him out, he's going to get some work done on the glass.
And the shot goes down. 10 points for Marcus Morris.
There is an imagination, a creativity. This guy's passing drives the offense.
Holiday against Jackson. Now here is Holiday. Tight defense on him. And Antetokounmpo gets it to go.
Relentless in their approach, even with the game firmly in hand.
This is a textbook example of playing the possession and not the score. This team is doing a great job continuing to execute.
And the pass to George. That's good, and it's Leonard with the assist. George has got it back down to a single-digit deficit for Los Angeles. And here's Holiday. Pass to Antetokounmpo. Middleton looking it over. Back to Giannis. And oh, here we go with Leonard. Nobody back. He gets that one.
Well, speed, intelligence, touch. Kawhi Leonard has it all.
32 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. Giannis outside. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot two.
Maybe the most highly skilled big man in our league. Giannis is also one of the most frequently fouled bigs in our game.
He doesn't hit the first, and that was the one they really wanted. He's got one more, though. That's off as well, so he misses both. From deep. George, no good. Lopez passes to Middleton. And so the Bucks take the win. They didn't make it easy on themselves or their fans, but in the end, everyone's satisfied. All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Greg.
Hey, Brian, well,
Could be their year, Allie. Thanks. And here's a look at what's coming up for the Los Angeles Clippers. On Monday, they'll be taking on Nikola Jokic and the Denver Nuggets. Then on Wednesday, it'll be the Sacramento Kings coming to town. So the opening lineup here for the Clippers. Jackson and George, they're manning the backcourt. Kawhi and Morris in at the forward slots. And it's Zubats in at the center position. And for Philadelphia, the dynamic duo of Harris and Embiid at the 4 and the 5. Curry and Green, the 2 and the 3. And it's Simmons in at the point. Here's George. After the Sixers picked up a basket a moment ago. As a player, Clark, it must be hard to keep your emotions in check on opening night.
Yeah, more of a relief than anything else, BA, especially after you've been around for a couple of years. I only played the equivalent of 5 years, so I only had a handful of opening nights, but always special. And even as a broadcaster, I think it's exciting to see the start of a new season because that hope that everybody has is palpable.
Jackson finds George. And George with the jam.
Boy, George rising up with great confidence and strength. Threw it down with authority.
Simmons, the pass to Embiid. First quarter, just over a minute played.
B.A., when he gets the rim in his sights, it's tough to stop.
So aggressive and a determined finisher. Nice.
And guys, I like the fact that he chose the one-hand tomahawk slam because you get a little higher when you go off one hand and 1 foot.
Shot by Leonard, no good.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
You know, many people refer to Embiid as the best big in the league right now, and largely because there isn't a hole in his game. I mean, he does a lot of everything, and as big as he is, his agility and shooting touch is off the charts.
Now here's George. To the paint. It's tipped. It's George on the wing. Clock at 6. Down low. Soft touch off the glass. And Clark, you look at the evolution of Embiid's game. Really speaks to his intense work ethic.
I agree with you because he's had several injuries now, and yet he has not wasted that time rehabbing because he's developed his skills in the process. He said surgeries after surgeries at some points, I wanted to quit, but his heart was too big for that, and his game is showing the fruit of his work.
The Clippers have gone 2 of 3 to get this one going. And there's Jackson on the assist by George. And it's a tie ball game.
George's all-around game is very impressive. His passing has really grown. He's able to whip passes over to open teammates right on time and on target now.
And then Embiid with the dunk.
Good passing to set that up. Teamwork on display.
Jackson, the pass to Leonard. Now Zubats. Leonard on the wing. Embiid covers. Shot by Leonard, no good. The 76ers have gone 4 of 7, shooting a solid percentage. Harris outside. Over Jackson. Harris misses. The Clippers have gone 3 of 5 shooting so far. Inside. Oh, stolen by Harris. To the middle. Outside for Green. To the inside. Here's Embiid. The rebound by Jackson.
That's a shot he'd like back. He's usually going to make those.
The rebound by Simmons.
Well, he's much better than that. Really no excuse for missing that lane.
Harris with it, and it's Leonard picking him up. Green, the pass to Harris. From deep three-point range. Doesn't go for him. The Clippers go the other way with it. Here's Leonard. The rebound by Ben Simmons.
You rarely see him missing dunks, but the defender was right in his face on that one, and it threw him off just enough.
Los Angeles has gone 0 for 2 from outside. George gets some space and buries the jumper. It's a tie ball game.
Paul George has become such an assertive and confident player who knows exactly when he's in position to get that catch and shoot off.
Now here's Embiid. The kick out to Simmons. And it's Simmons with the jam.
Look at the power on that.
He has to be one of the top dunkers in the game today.
Absolutely salivates when he attacks the rim.
Fires it. Simmons defending. Pass to Zubats. And the foul on Ben Simmons. That's his first foul of the game.
That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
Oh, stolen by Embiid. Well, a good close contest so far as we finish the first quarter. The Sixers on top. Lead. And some good action in the books as we get back to a game that's been pretty close so far here. And looking at what we've seen from the Sixers, what do you guys think?
You can really see the strategy coming in. Get the ball into the painted area.
Yeah, and it's worked. They've got a clear edge and points in the paint. Now we'll see if they go with a more balanced attack or just keep on pounding it inside.
On the floor for the Clippers, the 1-2 punch of George and Kawhi on the perimeter. Morris and Zubats play together in the front court, and it's Jackson in it to one. On the wing, Curry launches it. Offensive rebound, Embiid. And then Embiid with the dunk.
Hey, good luck trying to move Embiid off the block. If Joel has position, there's not much anybody can do to stop him.
Jackson against Simmons. Jackson, the pass to George. Leonard for three. He buries it from three.
And, you know, the improvement we've seen over the years from Leonard has been incredible, especially his three-point shooting.
We talk about Embiid's surge in production, but it doesn't end there. He said, I want to push my teammates to be better and lead by example.
Embiid, yes. And that's Simmons with the assist. Simmons has got 3 assists now in this one. Los Angeles has gone 1 of 2 from downtown here in the second. Jackson, the pass to Leonard. To the paint. And it's slammed in by Zubats.
Over his career, Kawhi has become a willing passer. One of his many improvements since being drafted in 2011.
And many great players eventually realize that we is greater than me.
Yeah, Embiid's main point to this team is play the right way, because that's what you can control. He is intelligent, vocal, and selfless. I don't know what he was thinking about there. Easy over the back call.
Yeah, that's a good one there, man. I tell you, I appreciate the effort, but he overdid it just a bit there. He needed to get called for the foul.
Here's Leonard. Kicks it to George. Shoots it from the corner. It's hauled in by the Sixers.
And the defense gets bailed out by the miss. He usually converts that.
Simmons, the pass to Green. Harris outside. The putback. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. And the 76ers lead by 3.
Hey, I like and respect the hustle of Curry that time. Doing some work on the offensive glass.
Jackson, the pass to George. Out of bounds, the Clippers will keep possession. All right, let's look back on last season for a moment. Here were your scoring leaders. The 4th spot held by Joel Embiid.
This is a guy who never took a night off. You look at his numbers and you know that he put in a tremendous effort every single game.
Here's Harris. Misses off the right iron. The Clippers have gotten 2 of 5 shots to fall this second quarter.
Oh, and the dunk by George.
Yeah, you know, George really enjoys being in the air. I mean, this guy has great body control and bounce, and his slams at times can be absolutely sick.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
Embiid inside. He's guarded by Zubac. And the basket by Embiid. Embiid's got 6 here in the quarter. And for players these days, a lack of shooting can be a big hindrance. Grant, would you be more concerned by struggles from the perimeter or the free throw line?
I'd be more concerned with struggles at the free throw line. I mean, if you struggle there, you can become very, very tentative out there on the court. And opponents can foul to force your hand.
Here's Harris. And it's good as he snugs it right through the net. Harris has got his first bucket in this one. And a breakdown here, guys. The hustle stats for the 76ers.
They've come out in full attack mode defensively, applying pressure and stealing it away repeatedly.
They've gotten their fair share of points off turnovers so far tonight, too.
Rebounded by Green. Philadelphia's gone 0 for 2 from outside in the second quarter. And he lobs it up, and Embiid throws it down.
I tell you, Embiid's teammates absolutely love setting him up. I mean, they know he's going to finish strong every time.
Leonard outside. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be heading to the line for a pair.
It is. I mean, no reason to back off and give him the layup. Much better off making him go to the line.
And he's good on the second. The 76ers have gotten 6 of 9 attempts to go in the second. Looking good. Jackson against Simmons. Harris outside. Pass to Embiid. It's hauled in by the Clippers. There's 21 seconds left in the second. Here's Leonard. Goes back up. Here's George. Down low. And it's going to be a goaltending call here, so they will count the bucket.
Yeah, it was just a little late. I mean, he thought he got there, but the ref saw it otherwise.
A tremendous mobile one block that we had to see again. Great send back.
Yeah, just some terrific effort there. And you know, the whole team will get an energy boost off a block like that one.
Passion is something we love to see. No matter.
Allie, as always, thank you. We'll be right back to begin the third quarter.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Joel Embiid having an outstanding game. He had 14 points, 2 assists.
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. What else can you say? Joel Embiid, an impressive effort here today.
And in the first half, he dominated in the post. He got the looks he wanted and was able to execute.
Yeah, you know what? I think he's doing exactly what he has to do. Using his body, shaking off contact, and then finishing at the rim.
They've got Andre Drummond, Maxey out there with Shake Milton. Then there's Furkan Korkmaz, and it's Niang in at power forward. That's Doc Rivers 5 as we get into the second half. Inside, Zubac with the steal. Here we go.
Kick it out. Kick it out.
And it's slammed in by Zubac.
Got to give him credit for jumping on the ball and making the most at the other end.
Boy, inexcusable at this point of the game. They got to be more composed in these moments.
Exactly. I mean, when you're running neck to neck, those kinds of mistakes tip the scale.
Oh, my. That's why we have those breakaway rims.
Dude, he risked pulling the whole thing down to the floor right there.
Boy, that was a great dunk, and we've got a great game here. They found a nice groove in this half, starting out 3 for 4.
And so they foul intentionally.
I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
Yeah, yeah, completely a brain phase. I don't know where that came from. Just lost sense of time and the situation.
And it's a completely new group for the Clippers. Outside Milton. To the middle. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Batum in the post. On the wing, Bledsoe. Pass to Ibaka. Here's Bledsoe. Back to Ibaka. The Clippers got to hurry. Late clock here. Chance there to take the lead, but a miss. The 76ers shooting about 48% from the floor. Pretty good. And with Nick Batum, he's a very aware player. Always seems to make the right choice, Grant.
I mean, he has a great assist-to-turnover ratio for his entire career. And it seems like he just gets better as he ages. Batum is simply a smart player who keeps things simple.
Back to Batum. Over Milton. They get it again.
Coaches loathe empty possessions. You got to be able to hit the easy ones.
Lays it up and in off the pretty assist. Milton's gotten his first bucket of the night.
Assertive move. You can tell the game's heating up a bit.
On the wing, Bledsoe. Boy, he's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard.
You know, Bledsoe has developed his passing skills to the point where you've got to respect that part of his game. He's doing a nice job finding his open gaps.
Here's Drummond. And Drummond with the jam.
Look out below.
You got no chance of defending him right there.
Not that time. He was determined to get those points.
Up top, Ibaka. Drummond defending. Kennard against Milton. Kennard can't get it to go. And the foul on Serge Ibaka. That's his first foul.
That's his first personal foul.
The Sixers leading.
Team foul.
1:36 left to play in the third quarter of basketball. Milton passes to Drummond. And no good. Ooh, great D that time from Ibaka. Inside, Batum. And he lays it up and in.
Boy, that's big-time concentration from Batum. Able to battle his way through contact and still get the finish.
Korkmaz on the wing from outside the arc. No good that time. The Clippers go the other way with it. Pass to Man. Kicks it out to Bledsoe. Now Ibaka. Shoots over Maxey. Drains it from 9 feet away. And the Clippers lead by 2.
And Ibaka is a fighter. Someone who enjoys the physicality of the game and attacking defenses.
Here's Niang. Second chance effort. Here's Drummond. Oh, nice fake, but the layup's off the mark.
The battle of the boards has been something to watch.
Yeah, tit for tat on the glass. Just one more aspect of what's been a very closely contested ball game here.
Pass to Kennard. On the wing, Man. On the wing, Bledsoe. Here's Batum. There's the three. Sends it home from three-point land. And now it's a 5-point Clipper lead.
You know, I think it's critical that Bledsoe shoots with confidence off the catch. I mean, I like that mentality.
From three, Maxey. He can't get it to go. And that'll do it for the third quarter. The Clippers on top, leading by 5. All right, we're going to step aside for just a second, but join us. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
This is the definition of team chemistry. I love to see this kind of communication and connection between teammates leading to the perfect pass.
For me, next to the big-time alley-oops and monster throwdowns, passes like that are probably the next best thing when it comes to sweet-looking NBA highlights.
Well, this has been a great contest so far. I imagine the fourth quarter could have more action in store for us. And on the floor for the Clippers here in the fourth. George and Leonard at the 2 and the 3. Morris and Zubats play together in the front court. And it's Jackson in at the 1. The Clippers in the lead. Now Jackson. Leonard outside. Back to Jackson. Hounded by Harris. Pass to Leonard. 5 to shoot. Fires the 3.
You know, even though they're on top, they're winning. I mean, they could use more from him. Trying to shut the door on this one.
Right side Simmons. And it's the Clippers with the rebound. Zubats has got his 7th rebound here tonight. Oh, stolen by Harris. Fast break, Philadelphia. Out to the right wing. Simmons against Zubats. Now here's Simmons. Defense right on him. Back to Harris. Takes the 3. The Clippers grab the miss.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
Zubats passes to Jackson. Goes up on the wing. Joel Embiid with the board. Embiid's got rebound number 8 now. Offensively, it's been a struggle for him.
Yeah, they need to string together some shots to have any kind of chance. Offense has been hard to come by so far. A much-needed bucket right there.
Yeah, it's been a defensive battle, to say the least, partner. Good to see at least somebody got the ball in the basket. Finally.
Oh, stolen by Harris. And Embiid throws it down.
Good awareness by Simmons. He's so good at reading the defense and finding the shooter and setting him up perfectly.
Pass to George. Takes a 3. Ooh, coming through again. Shooting 5 for 7 now.
He's so clutch. When the pressure is at its highest, that's when he's at his very best.
Simmons against Jackson. And here's Embiid. Out to Harris. Launches a 3. The Clippers grab the miss. Zubats has got rebound number 8 here already in the game. Leonard passes to Jackson. Now here's Zubats. Embiid covers. Pass to Leonard. Shot clock at 6. There's Jackson with the 3. They get it back. Here's Zubats. Leonard finds Zubats. Back to Leonard. Ooh, and Leonard throws it down.
Leonard doesn't shy away from these moments, embracing his role as a leader for his team.
Outside Simmons. George against Curry. On the wing, Green. Embiid against Zubats. Shoots from the elbow. Unable to get that one. And the foul on Ben Simmons. That's his 3rd foul of the game. So the Clippers have gone 2 of 5 from the field in this final quarter. Jackson, the pass to Leonard. .102 left in the fourth quarter here. Down low. And it's blocked by Embiid.
He is such a well-coordinated, fluid athlete for his side. Joel Embiid blocks a lot of shots and probably changes even more.
Oh, Simmons with the block. Curry from deep three-point land. Rebounded by Kawhi Leonard.
Just terrible defense. I don't know how he missed that shot. And not a moment to lose on this possession.
Got to go right up with it and then foul immediately.
And we've got to see that sensational mobile 1 block again.
Yeah, I love that they maintain the defensive energy even when they're behind.
Shot and game clock separated by 5. Leonard on the wing. From the arc. Yes, and a nice assist from Jackson. And the Clippers lead by 8.
That may not be his first choice, but Kawhi's not going to pass it up if it's there for him. Good decision to take the quick jumper off the catch.
Philadelphia foul. Tobias Harris. That's his first personal foul. Third team foul.
Good on the first, and that'll put him up by 9.
Marcus Morris.
So he gets them both.
All but over now. Those free throws help seal the deal.
To stop the drought. Oh, and the jam by Simmons.
Really can't let Simmons get going off of these dunks. I mean, his confidence just rises when he slams it down like that.
So it's the Clippers picking up.
Kawhi, yet another stifling.
Allie, thank you as always. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now.
going to go back to that rock'em sock'em post-up style play.
Here's the starting group for the Milwaukee Bucks. Giannis plays the 4 with Lopez in the middle. DiVincenzo and Middleton make up the perimeter, and it's Holiday in at the point guard position. And for Philadelphia, we've got Ben Simmons. Danny Green is out there with Seth Curry. Then it's Joel Embiid, and it's Harris in at the 3. Now here's Middleton. 5 on the clock. The Bucks need to get up a shot here. DiVincenzo can't hit. And now the Sixers on the break. And Embiid throws it down.
Well, for Tobias Harris to take this step, getting away from scoring and finding teammates to become a more adept passer, that's good signs.
Antetokounmpo against Simmons. Pass to Middleton. For 3. Joel Embiid with the board.
Ooh, he missed an easy chance to put some points on the board. He won't get a much better look at that kind of shot again here probably tonight.
Outside Curry. To the inside. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
One thing that seems undeniable, on the floor, off the floor, and social media, it doesn't matter. Embiid's presence looms extremely large.
Good on the second one. Milwaukee has gone 0 for 2 from outside. They've been having major problems offensively.
Definitely in a bit of a dry spell.
Back to Antetokounmpo. And denied. He sends it right off the glass. On the attack, Curry. And that one's good. And Green with the assist.
Good play call and good execution. The offense running on all cylinders.
Poke loose. And Giannis Antetokounmpo picks up that foul. That's his first foul.
That's his first personal foul. Second team foul.
And so here is Philadelphia. Out to Harris. Jacks up a 3. Kept alive.
We all know rebounding is about effort. Embiid is showing lots of it. I love how he's unwilling to give up on the play.
Now here's Antetokounmpo. To the paint. DiVincenzo, the pass to Lopez. Holiday from long range. On target from range.
And the lid's off. They're 1 for 4 to begin this one, but that shot might just get them going.
Well, you can't ever feel safe with Holiday on the floor. Grant, he is one of the great ball hawks in the NBA.
Yeah, he reads plays very well. He has a good wingspan to swipe away errant passes. One of the many reasons Holiday is such a great defender.
Now here's Holiday. First quarter of basketball, just over 2.5 minutes played so far. And that one makes him 2 for 2. He's in his rhythm.
Well, you're kind of asking for it. Drew Holiday gets in that close. He's probably scoring.
To the inside, Embiid. Got a hand on it.
2 minutes remaining.
It's a 3-on-3 fast break. Here's DiVincenzo. No good on the 3. The 76ers have gone 4 of 7, shooting a solid percentage. And there's Simmons on the assist by Green.
An outstanding first quarter from the field.
For Milwaukee, they've gone 2 of 6 from the floor. Holiday against Curry. DiVincenzo, the pass to Antetokounmpo. That one's good for 2.
DiVincenzo being a connector out there now.
DiVincenzo against Green. There's 1:17 left in the opening quarter. For 3, here's Harris. He can't get that one to fall. Milwaukee goes the other way with it.
They took the season series against this opponent last year. High-profile games are the best.
Antetokounmpo inside. Harris on him. And it's Antetokounmpo with the miss. Throws it up high. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt. Moving it up. Finished off the break. Antetokounmpo's got his second basket on the night.
This is what makes Giannis such an elite player, his ability to score in those difficult situations down low with lots of bodies around.
Curry against Holiday. Up top, Curry. Harris outside. 4 on the clock. Over Middleton. Harris misses.
And even with the miss, that's a high percentage shot for him.
1 second separating the shot clock and the game clock. Here's Antetokounmpo. From down in the low post, it goes. Antetokounmpo has got 6.
Man, he's got that touch working tonight, shooting the ball very well to start this one.
Outside Curry. Outside Simmons. Fires the 3.
I think it's natural to tense up when Giannis is in the area, especially as a shooter.
1 quarter in the books, and it's been a close one. Sixers ahead, leading by 1. And quarter number 2 will get underway just after this short break. And if you're just joining us, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. And looking at what we've seen from the Sixers, what do you guys think?
Oh, what I love was that first quarter was all about leaking out and capitalizing in transition.
It felt like they knew that there were openings in transition and just wanted to keep trying to feed that, get out quick.
Ben Simmons is out there with Joel Embiid. Then there's Danny Green. Then there's Tobias Harris. And it's Curry in at the point guard position. That's the group in the game for the 76ers. Middleton against Embiid.
And there's never been any question about the value of Embiid's defense. And as one of his teammates, it's a great feeling to have that kind of defender beside you.
The putback. Great positioning on the putback. Lopez has gotten his first points in this one.
They have no answer defensively inside.
Now Curry. Harris on the wing. Back to Curry. Fires for 3. The shot no good. The Bucks have gone just 1 of 3 to begin the second quarter.
Think about Middleton's improvement in this league. A lot of people not knowing where he came from or how his game has evolved, and they've seen it over the past couple seasons.
Back to Lopez. And it's Lopez with the jam.
Feeling more and more comfortable in this offense. That's just Chris Middleton making a play.
Outside Simmons. Outside Curry. From behind the arc. It's good. And a beautiful setup from Simmons that time. Curry's got 5. You know, with Middleton, he's always adding a wrinkle to his game, it seems, Brent.
I feel like, B.A., he's understood the physicality of the game a little better in the past couple of years and now has extreme confidence in where it is he can get his offense going.
Oh, my. Big Ben showing us how it's done.
And here in the second, 2 minutes gone by. Simmons against Antetokounmpo, and stolen by Simmons. Jumps up and blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. It's stolen by Green. Fast break, Philadelphia. From 8 feet away. Here's Curry. Outside, Green. Down low. And stolen by Middleton. In transition, here they come. Here's Antetokounmpo. And the jam by Antetokounmpo.
I don't know, 2 strides, 3 strides, what was that? Giannis covering some ground.
Curry against Holiday. Left side Curry. Harris right side. 6 to shoot. From outside, off the mark.
I mean, he's trying to shoot his way out of what's becoming a prolonged cold streak.
Yeah, he's got to move on, forget about this sequence here, and try to find a way to get on the board.
Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thanks, B.A. Chris Middleton, a multiple All-Star, yet always seems like he flies under the radar. Coach Bud said with how steady and subtle his game is, both defensively and offensively, he's a heck of a player that sometimes I think is underappreciated. But guys, I'd offer, not by his teammates.
No question, Allie. Good stuff there. Thank you. Embiid inside. Covered by Lopez.
Emphatic slam by Embiid. Not afraid to get physical with the defense.
Here's Holiday. 5 points in the game. Antetokounmpo, the pass to Holiday. Green against Antetokounmpo. Back to Holiday. Again, Milwaukee.
Well, he's so smooth, and it just looks like he's never out of control, Drew Holiday.
Outside Curry from deep. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Curry. Let's see how last year's top scorers stack up on the 2K leaderboard. The fourth spot held by Joel Embiid. And, of course, Giannis Antetokounmpo.
Two premier scoring options that defenses really have to scramble to account for.
Kicks it out to Middleton. Fires from deep. And Joel Embiid pulls it down. Embiid's got 4 rebounds now. Simmons. And it's Simmons with the jam.
Big man rolling through. Give Simmons a lane to the rim, and he'll make you pay.
2-second difference between shot and game clock. Holiday doubled up. Here's Lopez. And it's Lopez with the jam.
Oh, what ferocity on the throwdown. I just love when he goes up with purpose.
Where was the D right there? The effort lacking big time.
There's some ways to get your coach's attention, and that draws the coaching staff's ire.
And he's going for the...
Oh, man!
My.
Nobody is stopping that.
Way up there in the rafters.
Insane!
What a finish!
And just a huge exclamation point on that finish. Embiid never turned.
Okay, Ali, appreciate it. And, folks, we'll be back after halftime to...
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
For the 76ers, the first quarter was pretty even. They ended the period holding on to a slim 1.
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been a fairly even one. What else can you say? Joel Embiid, an impressive effort here today.
He's been dominating down low. Gotta assume they'll keep feeding him the rock.
Oh, man, pouring it on right now, and why wouldn't you?
Kicking off the second half. Here's Mike Budenholzer's 5. They've got Grayson Allen. He's out there with George Hill. And it's Ogilvy in at the 4 spot. Outside Milton. And with the analytics movement, teams try to give objective ratings to player performance. But, Brent, ranking defenders still seems imprecise.
Yeah, it's tough with player tracking and some of the data out there. They're getting better and better at it. But I think we're a few years out, BA, before it is we see how it is that defensive players and player metrics can be defined to put guys into roles, into clusters, where they can start to show their defensive prowess.
Korkmaz on the wing. To the middle. Ooh, stolen by Allen. Hill, the pass to Portis. Inside. And the shot counts. He's fouled, and it's a chance for a 3-point play.
Personal foul. At the line for the Bucks. 1 shot.
And the free throw, no good. The Sixers trailing. And here in the second half of play, we're just over a minute in. And the jam by Drummond.
That's what happens if you don't do your work early. Andre Drummond's going to hurt you like that.
And the Bucks with the possession here. Their next game is at FedEx Forum in Memphis for a matchup with the Grizzlies. It's the second game of 3 on the road. Allen, the pass to Portis. And then Portis with the dunk.
Yeah, undersized guys with athleticism do these kind of things, playing above the rim. Love to see him get up like that.
That's his first personal foul. Second team foul.
Pass to Allen. Here's Ogilvy. Portis with it. And the layup is good. And now it's a 7-point Bucks lead.
They are passing the ball around tremendously right now.
Here's Maxey. Check by Hill. To the paint. The shot that time not on target. Oh, great D that time from Portis. Pass to Nora. The three is up. That shot is off.
And that's their first miss after hitting 4 in a row to start the half.
And he lobs it up to the rim.
Nice touch on both ends of that alley-oop.
Hey, when he let go of the pass, I had no idea what he was going for. Outside, Hill. Allen against Milton. Pass to Nora. Just 5 on the clock. Portis, right side. And the jumper from the wing offline for Philadelphia. They've gotten 2 of 4 shots to go since the break. Here's Niang. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game from him. Here's Maxey. Check by Hill. Here's Niang. Drops in the 3. Now just a 2-point Milwaukee lead.
He made the most of that opening, teaching the defense a lesson.
76ers foul. Tyrese Maxey. That's his 2nd personal foul. 3rd team foul.
We've gone about 3.5 minutes here into the 3rd. Pass to Ogilvy. And he drives in. And he drops in the layup off the glass. And the Bucks lead by 4.
Now that play never gets old. The pick and roll will still be an offensive staple 100 years from now. Trust me.
To the inside. Outside Milton. Here's Korkmaz. Shot clock at 6. Shakes him. And it's good on the layup. Korkmaz has got his first points of the game.
The defense couldn't collapse quickly enough.
Now here's Hill. Guarded closely. Good work there as it goes. Hill's got 5 points now this quarter.
That's 10 straight points they've given up in the painted area.
We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Outside Milton. The 3. Ooh, poked away. Allen inside. Now quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game. Portis finds Hill. Off target with the 3. The 3rd quarter comes to a close. The Bucks on top, leading by 4. And we're coming back. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, just shredding the defense with that feed. Zero chance to stop that.
That's what great passing will do for you right there, dissecting the defense with that play.
We've reached the 4th quarter in what has been a very competitive game. Should be an exciting finish. We've got Maxey. Furkan Korkmaz is out there with George Niang. Then there's Shake Milton, and it's Drummond in at the 5. That's the group on the floor for Philadelphia. Holiday against Curry. Now here's Holiday. He's covered closely. Just 5 to shoot. Out to DiVincenzo. And Seth Curry is going to pick up the foul. That'll be a 2nd foul of the game. Let's take another look at the staunch defense during that mobile 1 block.
And this is exactly why he's out here, in order to block shots in tight games like this.
Here's Lopez. And it's Lopez with the jam.
Lopez at that size has no trouble throwing it down.
Curry against Holiday. Curry passes to Harris. The three-pointer off the mark. Milwaukee in the lead. The drive by Antetokounmpo. And Giannis with the jam.
That's a nice move on the bounce from Giannis, showing that the tools are getting sharper.
Philadelphia shooting about 47%. A nice number. Outside Curry and out of bounds. Milwaukee will have it.
Yeah, the body language right now is not looking good for this basketball team. The game might be out of reach, but they have to avoid mistakes like that.
Fourth quarter still young. Just over a minute played. Outside Holiday. There's the triple. Ben Simmons grabs the board. Philadelphia with the ball. 8-point game. They'll be hosting Toronto for their next one. It'll be the second of 3 straight games on their home floor. And there is a whistle. That goes on Tobias Harris. That'll be a second foul of the game.
Third team foul.
Here's Holiday. We're just over a minute and a half now into the fourth. Three-pointer is up. Middleton.
Sometimes it's just not your night. Fortunately, his teammates have picked up the slack.
To the right side. Outside for Green. Pass to Embiid. And then Embiid with the dunk.
Danny Green is such a fantastic system player, and this is a pretty fantastic system, so it's working out well.
Middleton outside. Antetokounmpo outside. 6 on the shot clock. Buckets. He's now 6 of 10 from the field.
When he was a skinny kid, defenders would always try to get physical with Giannis. That changed pretty quick. Doesn't work so well anymore.
Harris passes to Embiid. Simmons up top. Drives to the hoop. No good there. Great D that time from Middleton. Pass to Antetokounmpo. Oh, stolen by Harris. Simmons. It's good on the putback.
Physical play from Simmons, chasing down the offensive board, making sure his team converts on this trip.
For Milwaukee, they've gone 3 of 5 since this fourth quarter started. And here's Holiday. Driving inside, and he comes up with a bucket. And the Bucks lead by 8.
Great decision by Holiday to sprint towards the hoop for the high percentage shot inside.
Pass to Embiid. DiVincenzo with the steal. It's Middleton on the wing. And the foul on Ben Simmons. That's his first foul of the game.
Fourth team foul.
We've played just over 3.5 minutes now in the fourth quarter. Harris against Middleton. Clock at 6. Puts it up from 15. Rebound by the 76ers. Simmons with it. Guarded by Antetokounmpo. The kick out. Curry. Puts up a 3. That shot off. Now the Bucks take it the other way. Middleton outside. Antetokounmpo, right side. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
That's his second.
It's going to go on Ben Simmons.
Great to see Antetokounmpo going strong inside. At times, the D has no choice but to foul him.
Taking 2 shots.
That's good. Going 1 of 2 from the line. And that'll put him up by 9. Curry against Holiday. Curry passes to Embiid. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
And the moment Embiid gets the ball anywhere near the hoop, it's over. Too strong to stop without fouling.
He hits the first one, and that brings him with an 8. He's perfect from the line this time. And the Bucks with the possession here. Outside Holiday. 26 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Three-pointer is up. Middleton. And Joel Embiid pulls it down.
And they have to know that any hope of a comeback is gone.
Well, realistic at this stage of the game, they're going to lose this one, but will they take something from the loss?
These are the moments Embiid loves. Enjoys being the player for this team to take and make clutch shots.
Middleton passes to Holiday. Back to Middleton from deep three-point range. That one falls. Nice feed that time from Holiday.
Now, what a great option he gives them on every possession.
Thanks, Allie. Great interview once again. And that'll do it, folks. That's a scary thought, Allie. Thanks for that. Let's check out Milwaukee's starting lineup. Giannis plays the 4 with Lopez in the middle. DiVincenzo and Middleton make up the perimeter. And it's Holiday in at point guard. And for the Clippers, Jackson and George, they're manning the backcourt. Kawhi and Morris in at the forward slots. And it's Zubats in at the center position. Another season underway for the NBA. Grant, was there an opening night that sticks out in your mind?
Well, for me, rookie year opening night is always special. Came out the gates 25, 10, and 5. Of course, 2004 was special, too, after not playing the entire previous year.
Now here's Leonard. George outside. It's good. And the assist that time from Leonard.
With a few 40% seasons from deep, George has become one of the top three-point shooters in the game.
Pass to Middleton. And here is Antetokounmpo. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Three-pointer is up. Middleton, no good on the shot. And Los Angeles the other way now. Back to George. out of bounds. Milwaukee will have it.
Milwaukee ball.
Here's Milwaukee. It's a three-point game. And Chris Middleton, a great three-point shooter. But he's got a deadly mid-range game as well, Grant.
Middleton is just flat out a shooter. Can pull up from anywhere on the floor. If you give him the mid-range, he'll take it and punish you.
Boy, he's like an eel slipping into the paint. Drew Holiday glides past the other guys and gets himself right to the bucket.
Now here's Jackson. Leonard passes to George. And the Clippers hit again from deep.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
Pass to Middleton. And stolen by Leonard. And it's the Clippers on the break. Jackson finds some space. Ooh, a little luck that time as it drops.
This is Jackson's game. He's looking to take these shots whenever he gets the opportunity.
DiVincenzo against George. Kicks it out to Middleton. Back to Lopez. Pass to Antetokounmpo. Count the basket.
Boy, he is so dangerous from this area, guys. Even when Giannis is defended tightly, he powers through it.
George against DiVincenzo. Jackson on the wing. The three. Giannis with the rebound. The Bucks trail. Outside Holiday. To the middle. Oh, George with a steal. In transition. Ball's going up the court. And the dunk by Jackson.
And this kind of play is only going to grow their lead. Holding the other guys down on defense and converting on the turnover.
Now here's Antetokounmpo. 1:51 left in the opening quarter. Middleton from the outside. Rebound by the Clippers.
Last season, they got swept in a 2-game season series against this opponent. I'm sure they're looking for payback tonight.
And, you know, they might not be in the same conference, but with any top team, they want to show they can compete with the best teams out of conference, too.
Just good awareness from Leonard there. Feeding a wide-open guy instead of forcing his own shot.
And we're just over 3.5 minutes into this first quarter. Antetokounmpo, the pass to Middleton. And that one good.
Pounding it inside early and often, setting a physical tone.
Los Angeles has gone 2 of 3 from three-point land so far. Pass to Zubac. Back to George. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line.
I like the intensity that George plays with down inside. It's really what earns him a lot of these calls.
George hits them both.
That's what he does. Rock solid at the line.
Milwaukee has gone 0 for 2 from outside. Antetokounmpo, right side. And rejected. And they're on the break. High arcing shot. George outside. Leonard outside. And there's the drive. And Leonard throws it down hard.
They've shown so much energy right from the start, particularly on the offensive end.
Tell you what, forget about easing into the game. They came out with guns blazing.
Nice shot by DiVincenzo.
Sweet shooting from DiVincenzo. Really comfortable getting that shot up quickly.
Jackson, the pass to Leonard. Back to Jackson from outside the arc. They get it back. Zubac. For three, George. He can't hit that time. Paul George, he's feeling it tonight. He's been the driving force for Los Angeles. 8 points in the quarter, showing how effective he can be. Time for a quick break. If you're just joining us, we played through one quarter in this one. All right, guys, what do you think so far on the offensive approach for the Clippers?
You know what, guys? It looks to me like they're really in sync here, all on the same page. They've already got a bunch of assists.
You know what else, guys? Defensively, they've been able to cause some turnovers tonight and turn them into points.
Taking a look at the Bucks. Holiday and DiVincenzo man the backcourt. Middleton is the 3 with Giannis in at 4. And it's Lopez in at the 5 spot. Here's Antetokounmpo. Hits the J after faking out the D with a quick up fake.
You know, I think you're cooked the moment Antetokounmpo just gets the ball inside. I mean, he's got touch to go with his length and strength. And, you know, when Giannis takes a shot, the defense, what you say?
My goodness, come on now. Yeah, the level of creativity Leonard has is just special. He's capable of some really memorable throwdowns.
Antetokounmpo, the pass to Middleton. From deep. Can't hit that one.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Drew Holiday signed a 4-year, $134 million extension to remain in Milwaukee. His coach, Mike Budenholzer, said, "You can't appreciate the strength and the physicality he brings until you see it night in and night out. What he does defensively, once you're around it, it's even more impressive." Guys?
All right, good stuff there, Allie. Here's Holiday. And the Bucks getting another bucket right there.
Boy, sometimes Holiday makes it look so easy. Automatic, able to pull up on a moment's notice.
DiVincenzo against George. Leonard outside, down low. Zubac's shot is off.
That's their plan, to get him an opportunity to finish in tight. That's a miss they can live with. He had more than enough room to hit that, just couldn't make it happen.
And Drew Holiday gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul of the game.
I have to admit, I mean, it's always a tough decision for the ref on the block charge call.
No problem for me with that call. I mean, he was still sliding right there.
And how about the mobile 1 block we just saw? Amazing defensive work.
Yeah, good offense comes from great defense. This lead is only getting stronger with plays like that.
Tell you what, it's not easy to fool Lopez on the defensive end now. Good job from him to bother that shot.
The Clippers in the lead. To the middle. Lays it up and banks it in. And Grant, back when you played, were there certain types of teams that gave you more trouble, whether it was size or athleticism or maybe shooting?
Well, back in my day, I mean, the big, strong teams had a huge advantage. They could really beat you up and plant big guys inside, which really made it difficult getting to the rim.
Antetokounmpo finds DiVincenzo. Shot clock at 6. Here's Holiday. They get the rebound. Controls the rebound and the putback.
Yeah, bully balling his way to the rack that time. Lopez with a great second effort.
George against DiVincenzo. George passes to Leonard. Beyond the arc. Gets the 3 ball to go. Leonard's got 5 points now this quarter.
Once he breaks out the crossovers, you just know something special is about to happen.
Antetokounmpo inside. Leonard against Middleton. Pass to Antetokounmpo. Middleton outside. Trying to come right back with a 3 of his own, but it's no good.
Yeah, that's another miss for him. They're behind in this game largely because he shot so poorly.
Knocks it loose and stolen by Middleton. Holiday passes to Antetokounmpo.
Already he's looking at his 3rd foul. I think the coach will probably look to sit him down until the 3rd quarter.
Los Angeles has gotten 3 of their 7 threes to find the net in this matchup. Leonard outside. George for 3. Yes, and it's Leonard with the assist that time. And now a 12-point Los Angeles lead.
They're shooting nearly 50% from beyond the arc, and their confidence is growing.
And Giannis with the dunk.
And the ball handling of Antetokounmpo, my goodness, really unreal. For a guy his size, his dribbling is ridiculous.
Here's Leonard. Rebound by Middleton. For Milwaukee, they've gotten 4 of their first 9 shots to go here in the second. Here's Holiday. Here's Antetokounmpo. Banked it in off the glass. Antetokounmpo's got 8 points.
I tell you what, he clearly is one of the best players in the league who does not get the same kind of gas that other guys do. But there's no better all-around guard in the NBA than Drew Holiday.
Leonard for 3. The shot no good. Now the Bucks take it the other way. There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock and the game clock. Here's Lopez. 4-3. Here's Antetokounmpo. Pass to Middleton. Back to Holiday. Middleton outside. Goes up again. And that one hits the back iron.
For the defense refusing to give up anything easy. Love seeing that kind of intensity.
And so...
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
An outstanding first quarter for Paul George. He had 11 points and 1 rebound.
And we played through the first half. Plenty of basketball left in this one. Paul George has been sensational.
He's hit shot after shot from deep. He's so locked in right now.
Well, you know, the stroke looks fantastic. Even when he's had a hand in his face, it hasn't affected him at all.
We've got Nicholas Batum. Eric Bledsoe is out there with Luke Kennard. Then it's Terrence Mann, and it's Ibaka in at the 5. That's the group starting the second half for Ty Lue. Ooh, stolen by Allen. In transition. Here come the Bucks. Ogilvy, no good. Los Angeles has gone 4 of 9 so far from the perimeter. Pass to Batum. Kennard on the wing. Allen defending. Here's Mann.
I love great defense. Just quick to establish his feet, and he takes the hit.
And not afraid to put his body on the line either. He took a shot for the team in that situation.
Hill against Bledsoe. Hill the pass to Portis. Oh, and the fast break for the Clippers. Here's Kennard. Plenty of room to knock down that one. And the Clippers lead by 11.
Well, I think they're getting caught in that in-between zone, no man's land, giving up 3 straight from beyond the arc right now.
For 3, Allen knocks it down from distance.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
Bledsoe, the pass to Ibaka. And the jam by Ibaka.
Decent at spotting his teammates. You know, Bledsoe is good, I think, at reading the defense and then recognizing when he's got an open teammate.
Kennard against Allen. Can't connect from short range. And last season, a new entity, NBA Africa, created to handle all business on the continent. Grant, you're an investor. Can you talk a little bit about it?
Yeah, it's so exciting, B.A. First of all, the game of basketball growing all over the world, and particularly on the continent in Africa. So I think it's not only great from a financial standpoint, but you're creating opportunities for the league, and you're exposing people to Africa to this beautiful game. I think it's a win-win, and I'm so excited.
You know, Batum is not just a scorer. He's a really good all-around player, very effective at finding the open man, too.
Hill against Bledsoe. Second half of play here with just under 2.5 minutes passed. Back to Allen. Outside, Hill. Pass to Ogilvy. Here's Mann. Oh, great D that time from Portis. Here's Ogilvy. Clock keeps going. 3 minutes into the second half now. And again, it's the Bucks missing. Los Angeles has got 5 of 11 threes to drop so far in this game.
When you look at Serge Ibaka's defense, and he's still solid overall. Not the rim protector, though, that he once was. Woo! Defensively, you can't afford to let him get to the rim that easily.
Well, that might be why their deficit is what it is right now.
You know, you look at it, the communication is lacking, as is the trust. They can ill afford those types of breakdowns. It won't work. You can't win with those kind of breakdowns.
Pass to Allen. Shot to end the cold streak. Batum pulls it in. And you know, Grant, with Ibaka on defense, for a while he was one of the best shot blockers in the league.
I mean, he still changes shots, just doesn't block them. He's also more disciplined on leaving his feet. I mean, he can still turn a few shots away every so often.
Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
This Bucks team is arguably the most talented in franchise history. At the same time, the East has gotten tougher, so the Bucks are looking to improvise. Giannis said, quote, "We're getting better, trying new things, changing our schemes. That's something we think is going to help us." Brian?
Using the regular season to experiment out. Interesting. Thank you.
You gotta love how he stuck with the play. Nice work.
Hill drives in, goes up and lays it in. Nice and easy. Hill's got his first bucket in this one.
Beautiful work from Hill. The way he fends off the defender and completes these opportunities, special.
Bledsoe, pass to Ibaka, and the jam by Ibaka.
Well, I'll tell you what, his vertical is awesome, off the charts. A short center who still makes his presence felt.
Outside, Hill. And Bledsoe pulls it down.
Yeah, no question about it. I mean, as they're looking to battle back, that's one of the key elements. You got to rebound.
And so it's the Los Angeles Clippers. A sizable 18-point lead at the end of the... And while we have a chance, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
Just a selfless decision from your two-guard, showing his ability to get his teammates good looks.
Yeah, and as a two-guard, he's typically not a reluctant shooter, so it was really nice to see him orchestrating for a teammate instead.
Well, there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. So on the floor for Milwaukee, we've got George Hill. He's out there with Grayson Allen. And it's Portis in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Nora gets the three to fall.
Gets the shot he wants. The defense wasn't quite connected enough. They lost contact.
Bledsoe with it. Pass to Ibaka. Back to Bledsoe. The Clippers got to hurry. Late clock here. Kennard can't get it to go.
And, you know, even though they're on top, they're winning. I mean, they could use more from him. Trying to shut the door on this one.
You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
Yeah, but that's no excuse for that kind of foul. I mean, that might be an explanation for it, but certainly doesn't justify it. And even then, it's just not a good play.
And it's a completely new group for the Clippers. And it's Lopez with the jam.
Chalk that up. Lopez won't miss many of those.
DiVincenzo against George. Jackson on the wing. Back to George. Pulls up, high post. No good. Milwaukee goes the other way with it.
Usually, guys, he's going to knock that one down from there. Proficient at operating in that medium range area.
Lopez passes to Holiday. Middleton outside. Launches it. And it's the Clippers with the rebound. Zubac has got 6 rebounds now in the game. Ooh, and Leonard throws it down.
A spectacular athlete. When Leonard drives to the rim, he's difficult to stop.
Moving along, 2 minutes gone in the fourth. The shake, Lopez. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way. And it's going to be on Ivica Zubac. All right, guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for Los Angeles.
I thought we might see the defense adjust at halftime to slow their fast break, but that has not been the case.
Another factor here tonight has been the amount of points they've scored off turnovers.
Jackson against Holiday. Pass to George. And the jam by George.
And you know what? For me, these dunks show exactly how great an athlete George is. I mean, sometimes you're surprised that the basket doesn't come down with the force he punches it with.
Holiday against Jackson. Holiday passes to Lopez. Antetokounmpo for three. The Clippers grab the miss. Pass to George. The three is up. And that one falls. His 5th basket in 7 tries.
And this is how he shines. He's a big part of their floor space.
And you know what? It's all about the long distance game for him tonight. He's getting it done from out there.
The drive by Antetokounmpo. Good on the shot.
And with Giannis, a little power goes a long way, getting him past the contact and to a shot.
Holiday against Jackson. Pass to Leonard. To the inside. Rebounded by the Bucks. Antetokounmpo has got 6 rebounds here tonight. Holiday finds Middleton. A little over 3.5 minutes in the books now in this 4th quarter. Holiday against Jackson. Holiday passes to Antetokounmpo. And the jam by Antetokounmpo.
Boy, the aggressive approach from Giannis, I like it. Not settling for the layup, instead punching it on him. That's the way you do it.
George outside from downtown. Rebounded by Lopez. Milwaukee has gotten 1 of 3 to fall from downtown here in the 4th.
And a comfortable win for them here. Game is out of reach. Time for the fans now to celebrate a win for the Clippers.
When you look at the stat sheet, it's impressive this wasn't a total blowout. Their offense was in top gear all night long, Grant.
I thought the same thing, B.A. I mean, the difference in field goal percentages is pretty shocking.
And so this win marks their first victory of the new year.
And having this win on the books might give them a little mental advantage the next 2 times these squads meet.
The stats tell us that the winner of the first game is a big favorite to come out on top in the overall series.
And one player just stole the show tonight, doing everything for his team. A monster night for Paul George.
Boy, he was absolutely relentless at the offensive end, guys. Smelled blood and went for it.
Now here's Leonard. So it's the Clippers winning this one easily. A clean win. All right, Allie, thank you. And that about wraps it up for Grant Hill.
about that time.
Oh, we're on the road. I'm going to call it right now. Guaranteed win one. You heard it here.
Oh, okay.
All right. He took me.
Oh, he can't guard me. Come
Nice.
on.
Good take, Brian. Brian special. Back to you.
Nice.
Green beans. Steal.
A look from before as the Clippers made their way to the locker room.
Thanks, Brian.
He is fun to watch too, Allie. Good stuff there. A moment now to see how the schedule is looking for the Philadelphia 76ers. On Thursday, they'll head home to take on the Toronto Raptors. And then on Monday, they'll take on Kyrie Irving and the Brooklyn Nets. A look at the 76ers starting group. Harris and Embiid, the big men inside. Curry and Green, the 2 and the 3. And it's Simmons in at the 1. And for the Clippers, George and Leonard at the 2 and the 3. Morris and Zubats play together in the front court. And it's Jackson in at the point. Pass to Harris. All sorts of time. Yes. And that's Simmons with the assist. Nothing more exciting than opening day in the NBA. Grant, how pumped are these players right now?
Oh, they are so pumped indeed. I mean, look, the offseason can be a long one, but every player loves when the games really start to count.
Here's Leonard. The Sixers getting their last shot to go. Clock is at 3. And it's Harris with the rebound.
Woo, the defense gets away with a late rotation. That's a shot he normally makes.
Here's Curry. That one is off. And Los Angeles the other way now.
And last year's games were interesting to watch, considering that each team came out with a win against the other.
This is going to be a fun first game between these two squads. Buckle up. Unselfish, moving the ball. Love to see this kind of offense.
Simmons, the pass to Embiid. Stolen by Jackson. About a minute and a half through the first quarter. George left side. To the wing, right side. Jackson outside. Three-pointer off the mark. George outside. Pass to Leonard. Knocks down the long J.
Once a weakness, Leonard's three-point shot is now a strength, a sharp weapon in his arsenal. You have to feel a bit for Paul George. Had a rough go of things ever since he labeled himself Playoff P. He knows he'll have a spotlight on him because of that moniker.
Here's Embiid. Oh, that's going to be too many steps. Gets the whistle on the travel. Look at it last year. Here were the players that led the way in terms of overall scoring. The fourth spot held by Joel Embiid.
This is a guy who never took a night off. You look at his numbers and you know that he put in a tremendous effort every single game.
George passes to Jackson. Back to George. Now Leonard. Pass to Jackson. Leonard with the ball. Picked up by Embiid. Leonard can't get it to go. And with George, he caught flack for that. But he used the noise as motivation, Smitty.
And it pushed him to some of his best basketball yet. Paul George always shows up in the playoffs, but he'll need to win a title to lose the doubters once and for all.
So it's the Clippers now, following the score by Philadelphia. Corner shot. Yep, it finally drops after rolling around the rim. And here in the first, about 3 minutes in.
Remaining in the first.
Simmons, the pass to Embiid. Harris left side. Pass to Green. Back to Harris. It's hauled in by the Clippers.
Those are precisely the looks this team is trying to create.
You know, if you get the ball to the right guy in the right spot, more often than not, you're coming away with points.
And Danny Green gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul of the game. Leonard outside. Here's Jackson. It's good. And the assist that time from Leonard.
Nice play. Usually Reggie prefers to initiate, but this time gets it done off the catch.
Curry against George. Curry passes to Harris. Oh, it's blocked. It deflects off the backboard. dunk by Leonard.
Finishing that possession with an exclamation mark. Kawhi making his presence felt.
Pass to Embiid. 46 seconds left to play in the first. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Green. Tries again. Embiid's shot is good. Embiid's got 6.
A sequence you might expect from Embiid, an elite rebounder, and the man knows how to finish.
Here's Leonard. Ooh, and Leonard throws it down.
I just love the strong finish there inside.
Man, he's got that dunker's mindset, doesn't he? Always ready to pounce. Inside. Just 1 second separating the shot clock and the game clock. Embiid passes to Green. Three-pointer, no good. Zubac finds Leonard. The 3, here's Harris. Oh, and the release was before the buzzer, but it's off target. And that concludes the first quarter of play. Clippers ahead, up by 5. Stay with us now as we get set to bring you quarter number 2 after this. Hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And let's quickly break down the game we've seen from the Clippers guys.
Well, so far, they've got things rolling along nicely at the offensive end.
This is exactly what you want to see if you're a coach. Your team starting fast and playing with confidence.
So, on the floor for Philadelphia to kick off the second quarter. George Niang out there with Furkan Korkmaz. Then it's Andre Drummond. Then there's Shake Milton. And it's Maxey in at the 1. And it's a completely new group for the 76ers.
First team foul. Coming out of the floor for the 76ers.
Simmons against Jackson. George passes to Jackson. Back to George. 6 to shoot. Kicks it out to Jackson. This one for 3. And it's Harris with the rebound. The Sixers trailing. Oh, George with a steal. Leonard with the ball. Picked up by Embiid. Wing shot on the way. Shot by Leonard, no good.
Wow, that's one you just kind of assume is going in. Tough luck. And you look at how Kawhi goes about his business. No social media, no big presence. Just does his thing and let his game do the talking.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
Offensive board. Zubac passes to George. Here he goes. The offensive rebound. Just 4 to shoot. Pass to Jackson. It's good. Set up beautifully by George. Jackson's got his second basket. And that reserved approach from Kawhi. Don't confuse it for a lack of personality. Smitty, he's a funny guy, but by his own words, huh?
He is, B.A. Stand out of the spotlight. That's just what he likes to do. He might have missed out on some marketing potential, but keeping out of social media is a very wise choice.
And then Embiid with the dunk.
This is where Tobias has really improved, keeping his eyes up, making plays for others.
Jackson, pass to George. Drains the triple. George has got 5 points.
Talented, driven. He puts constant pressure on your defense.
Pass to Harris. Oh, and makes it with the kiss.
And guys, the way this defense is getting manhandled down low, you have to wonder if they're at 100% right now.
Now Leonard. Back to Jackson. Leonard on the wing. Double team on Leonard. Here's Jackson to the paint. And there's Leonard on the assist by Jackson. He's got 9.
So many tools in the bag for Kawhi. Foul line down. He's very hard to stop.
Out to Harris. Shoots over George. Here's Embiid. The Clippers grab the miss. Zubac has got 5 rebounds in the game.
Nice rebound. Trying to match the other team's intensity right now. I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
Defense doesn't get much better than the mobile 1 block we just saw on replay.
Amazing indeed. And getting stops like that only encourages them to keep attacking on the offensive end.
Now here's George. Shot from the wing. And in crunch time, when the game is close, some players rise to the occasion, Smitty. Others tighten up. What do you think makes the difference?
Well, first of all, a lot of it is confidence, but I think also you got to trust in your preparation. And a lot of guys are built for the moment, and some are not. And most of the guys built for the moment, they are superstars.
And a chance for a moment to check out the scoring breakdown for the Clippers.
Their passing has been excellent here early. A lot of their baskets coming off an assist. That should set a great tone for the rest of the game.
Another positive has been their play in the paint offensively.
Now here's Embiid. Give him 8 points now. It's good.
Joel Embiid.
Embiid's got 10.
I like watching Embiid attack on the inside, using his size and soft touch to capitalize.
Jackson, the pass to Leonard. Back to Jackson. Leonard against Green. It's George on the wing. Back to Leonard. That shot off the mark. Ooh, great D that time from Simmons. That's tipped and stolen by Leonard. Oh, and the fast break for the Clippers.
You see, that is just rude. Kawhi picks it, triggers the fast break. See ya.
You've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Pass to Green. Now Embiid. Second shot opportunity, and that's 2 points on the layup. He's got 12.
They're punishing those late defensive rotations, getting good looks inside throughout the half.
For 3, George. And that'll do it for the first half of play. The Clippers on. Thanks very much, Allie. And folks, we'll be right back to start the second half.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
A pretty close game for the Clippers throughout the first quarter. Their biggest lead in the first.
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple of quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. What else can you say? Joel Embiid, an impressive effort here today.
Through the first 2 quarters, he's been on fire. Explosive offensive performance.
This is his challenge, to continue to dominate, to help them try to close strong here in the second half.
We've got Nicholas Batum. Eric Bledsoe is out there with Luke Kennard. Then it's Terrence Mann, and it's Ibaka in at the center position, locking down the middle. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Clippers. And yep, it's good. Maxi's gotten his second bucket of the game.
And for those who criticize Drummond facilitating, I say rewatch that play. He's improving.
Pass to Bledsoe. Back to Kennard. Inside, Batum. The shot, no good. And it's Philadelphia the other way. They'll be hosting Toronto for their next one. And that's the first of just 2 home games for them. And a minute played as the second half gets going. Niang, no good. To the inside. Kicks it out to Bledsoe. Back to Batum. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Bledsoe. Batum's got his first 2 points.
What vision from Bledsoe. A point who can score it and dish it.
76ers foul. Tyrese Maxey. That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
Pass to man. Kennard on the wing. From outside, off the mark. The Sixers trailing. Well, you want to talk loaded college teams? Eric Bledsoe played with some serious talent during his 1 year in school.
Bledsoe went 18th overall in the 2010 draft. He was the 4th selection from his school. Now, John Wall went 1st overall, DeMarcus Cousins 5th, and Patrick Patterson 14th. I'm happy I never had to face that squad when I was in college.
Only 1 for 4 in this half. Sometimes it's execution. Sometimes the shots just don't go down.
To the left side wing. Back to Maxey. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Niang. The ball's knocked loose. The Clippers have gotten only 1 of 4 shots to fall in the second half. And Andre Drummond is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul.
Second team foul.
A little under 2.5 minutes gone by in the third quarter.
That's going to drive your coach crazy. Protect the basketball. He lost focus for 1 second. There goes the possession.
Outside Milton. Six to shoot. And it's blocked by Ibaka.
And that's how you do it. Ibaka still able to surprise people. Very quick off the floor.
The Clippers in the lead. Bledsoe outside.
2 minutes remaining in the
Milton against Kennard to the middle. On the wing man. The Clippers got to hurry. Late clock here. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. A fantastic mobile 1 block. This one deserves another look.
Yeah, obviously he had the shot well anticipated, able to shut it down with authority.
The 76ers have gone 2 of 5 in this third quarter. A minute 39 left in the third quarter of the game. Drummond inside. Ibaka on him. Here's Niang. No good on the 3. Los Angeles has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the third. Pass to Ibaka. And out of bounds, the 76ers will take it.
76ers substitution.
Philadelphia shooting only 42%. Simmons against Bledsoe. And that one's good. Simmons.
You know Simmons can get physical when he has to, going right through the contact.
Now Bledsoe. Well, he hasn't scored yet, but I'm sure that'll change. And the jam by Ibaka.
I just love the aggressive finish.
I'm thinking he's sending a strong message with that jam. Bledsoe against Simmons. Pass to Embiid. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Embiid's got 14 points for the game.
What concentration from the process. Embiid not fazed at all by the ball.
Here's man. Now here's Ibaka. Embiid covers. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
I don't mind that. I mean, they met him at the rim and temporarily prevented the points.
Oh, from the Republic of Congo, Serge Ibaka, Dikembe Mutombo, and Bismack Biyombo. A lot of big man talent because he knows he makes a living at the line. He invites contact and sometimes even initiates it.
Simmons finds Embiid. Parked it down low that time. Got hit with the 3-second call. It's a close game here in L.A.
You'd like to let the clock run and take the final shot.
Yes, you do, but it's a dilemma. If you get a great look earlier in the clock, do you take it?
Here's Kennard. And again, it's the Clippers missing. And that'll do it for the third quarter. The Clippers on top, up 4. Don't go anywhere. The final quarter is coming up next on 2K Sports. A moment ago, head coach Doc Rivers in the huddle.
Hey, Doc, we need a run right here. Come on.
And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. On the court for Philadelphia to start the 4th. Curry and Green, the 2 and the 3. Harris and Embiid, the big men inside. And it's Simmons in at the point. And Kawhi Leonard gets a whistle that time. That's his first foul of the game.
Kawhi Leonard. That's his first personal foul. Second team foul.
Simmons with it. And it's Leonard picking him up. That's good from Embiid on the assist by Simmons.
Hey, they're just getting pushed around inside.
And for the Clippers, they're shooting at a 48% clip from the floor. Leonard against Green. Basket counts.
Kawhi is a threat from anywhere. To him, the mid-range is a good scoring option.
Jackson against Simmons. Oh, and the jam by Simmons.
Oh my, Big Ben showing us how it's done.
It's George on the wing. 1 minute in now in the 4th quarter. And George with the jam.
His hang time on the rim puts a sweet cherry on top, BA.
It's a close game, and those displays of explosiveness can jumpstart a team. Simmons, the pass to Curry. Misses the 3.
That's his shot, and one I'm sure he wants back.
And down it goes. Jam that one home.
Well, Paul knows the defense is locked in on him, so he takes advantage and finds the open man.
Simmons with it. Jackson on him. Now here's Simmons over Jackson. And it's Simmons missing.
I'm not sure what happened on that play. May have relaxed a little bit once he got to the rim.
Back to George. Jackson outside. 5 on the clock. Pass to George. Over Harris. George, no good. For Philadelphia, they've gotten half of their attempts to fall in the 4th. 2 for 4 now. Poked loose. Simmons, the pass to Embiid. Stolen by Jackson. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
That's his second personal foul.
They'll pin that foul on Danny Green.
And even from where we're sitting, you could clearly tell it was a foul.
That's also good. So he hits both free throws. The Sixers trailing. Simmons up top, defended by Jackson. Simmons against Jackson. Oh, he powers right through the defender for the dunk. Draws the foul, too. And he'll go to the line. And it's going to be on Ivica Zubac. All right, guys, what's your take on the hustle stats for Los Angeles?
They've been playing such pesky defense. It's been very impressive, especially all the turnovers they've caused.
You also can't overlook how well they've defended the rim as they've challenged every shot and blocked quite a few tonight.
Curry passes to Simmons. And he lays it up and in. And now it's just a 4-point Clipper lead.
Oh, impressive play from Simmons, showing he can step up and be the guy on offense when he has
to. George against Curry. George drives in. It's hauled in by the Sixers. Embiid inside. Leonard defending. Out to Harris. Here's the 3. Leonard pulls down the board. The Clippers have got 3 of 6 shots to go in this 4th quarter. 11 feet out. George, good. George has got 4 points now in the quarter.
Facing up from mid-range, George could have tried to drive, but takes what the defense gives him.
Jackson against Simmons. Pass to Embiid. And the officials call goaltending, so they'll award the basket.
Yeah, gets the ball on the way down. What a call that could turn out to be.
We've got 1:13 left in the 4th quarter. Now here's George. And Klay stops. A whistle there on what looks like an illegal screen.
Well, the league has put an emphasis to crack down on illegal screens.
Yes, the last few years, the rules changes have tended to benefit the offenses. This evens things out a bit.
On the attack, Simmons. Money.
Oh, whoa, that is as clutch as it gets. Big time play.
This is why we all watch. The NBA is about these moments.
Back to Jackson. Oh, Simmons with the block.
Oh, what a swat by Simmons, using his size and reach to bat away the shot.
There's 42 seconds left in the game. Embiid passes to Green. Down low. Here's Harris to tie it up. Pass to Curry. Back to Harris. 5 to shoot. Oh, no good. Had a chance to take the lead. And they've been moving the ball really well tonight.
Good things come to those who take good shots.
And there's the foul. It's on Joel Embiid. That'll be a second foul of the game. And the Clippers with the ball. The lead is 2. Jackson, the pass to Leonard.
That's just poor clock management defensively.
That's his second personal foul. Third team foul.
First free throw is good. And that makes it a 3-point lead.
He's a soft-spoken leader. Kawhi Leonard prefers to let his play do the talking for him.
Taking care of business at the line, leaving this one out of reach.
For 3, here's Harris. Here's Embiid. Misses there. So it's the Clippers. Allie, thank you as always. And that's going to do it tonight, folks. Get the new season of NBA basketball underway. This is Brian Anderson with Clark Kellogg and Grant Hill. Allie LaForce with us on the sidelines. A look at the 76ers starting group. Harris and Embiid, the big men inside. Curry and Green, the 2 and the 3. And it's Simmons in at the point guard position. And for Milwaukee, Holiday and DiVincenzo man the backcourt. Middleton is the 3 with Giannis in at 4. And it's Lopez in at the pivot spot, manning the middle.
And for those of you who have followed Harris, he's been in the league a decade now. Doesn't seem like it's been that long, but it has been, and he's rock solid.
Now here's Green. Clock at 6. The kick out. Curry. Green, the pass to Simmons. He's off on that one. Now the Bucks take it the other way. And there's the foul. It's on Joel Embiid. That's his first foul. And over his 10 years, Clark, Harris has been remarkably reliable.
Yeah, he's as consistent as they come, B.A. He's going to score the ball, he'll rebound, he'll defend. I think he's better now at just making the next pass, and he does it all with a high degree of efficiency.
And just a great job of getting there first and absorbing the contact.
No question about it. No flop there. That was a direct shot to the chest.
Embiid drawing the double team. Three-pointer. Again, Simmons missing.
Defense dodged the bullet that time. Total breakdown.
And it's Antetokounmpo off the drive.
And a huge sigh of relief for Bucks fans last year. Giannis signing a monster contract extension. He'll continue to be the franchise for years to come.
Giannis Antetokounmpo. 2 shots.
The first free throw is good.
You know, after winning most of the individual accolades, Giannis is focused now only on titles, and he'd like to get that in the plural form.
And so Antetokounmpo nails both of them. Now Simmons. Harris outside. Pass to Embiid. Good work defensively by Lopez. You know, Grant, many wondered if Giannis would test free agency. Ultimately avoided all that drama.
Yeah, I mean, he wanted to stay and build a winner with the Bucks. And you know what? He did just that, bringing home the NBA championship. What a reward for the fans in the city of Milwaukee, and just tremendous character from Giannis.
And Milwaukee has possession. The Sixers getting their last shot to go. Oh, stolen by Embiid. To the paint. Harris down low. Antetokounmpo's there, and they double up Simmons. For 3, here's Harris. Hits the trifecta. Harris has got his second bucket on the night.
You know, Ben Simmons can make spectacular passes, but he doesn't need to be flashy. He's all about helping his teammates get easy baskets.
Now here's Antetokounmpo. DiVincenzo, the pass to Lopez. And it's Lopez with the jam.
It all started with the pass. That's what coaches love to see, ball movement.
Harris on the wing. Let's go with a 3. It's good. And a beautiful setup from Simmons that time.
Nice touch from downtown. Tobias Harris continues to look better and better from this area.
Holiday from long range. Rebound by the 76ers.
2 minutes remaining in the first.
And Drew Holiday gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul. Well, Grant, you were a master of meshing with your teammates. How key is being on the same page early in the year?
Oh, it's so important, especially early in the season. Teams that can come together and mesh as a core have a great advantage at the start of the season.
Hey, the apple not falling far from the tree. Simmons' dad was a legendary player in Australia.
And that's where Simmons says he really learned the value of team ball. At age 15, he played in a world championship there. Just invaluable to his early development.
And the basket by Embiid.
Hey, good luck trying to move Embiid off the block. If Joel has position, there's not much anybody can do to stop him.
Holiday against Simmons. Middleton outside. Pass to Antetokounmpo. Out of bounds. It'll be Philadelphia's ball. Let's see how last year's top scorers stack up on the 2K leaderboard. The 4th spot held by Joel Embiid. And, of course, Giannis Antetokounmpo.
2 premier scoring options that defenses really have to scramble to account for.
Holiday passes to Middleton. 1:11 left in the first quarter. DiVincenzo on the wing. They get the rebound. Pass to Lopez. Kicks it out to Middleton. Sinks it from distance.
Man, it's obvious that Middleton has great confidence. I mean, you can just see it oozing out of him. He's so good at catching the defense off balance and knocking down the catch-and-shoot jump shot.
And then Embiid with the dunk.
Attacking the rim with power.
Tremendous finish.
Really piling on the lead with a dunk like that.
Now here's Holiday. Looking for his first basket, still in this one. Here's Antetokounmpo. Three-pointer is up. Middleton nails it from beyond the arc.
Always good to see Giannis get his teammates involved because he knows he can't do it alone.
Curry with it, guarded by Antetokounmpo. The three, here's Harris, and it's good. Assisting on the play was Curry. Harris has got 11 points. The Bucks have gone 3 of 7 so far. Middleton outside. Back to Holiday. Pass to Middleton. And it's Middleton finishing it off.
I like the fact that Middleton can get the shot he wants because of his ball handling ability.
It's been all about Tobias Harris for the Philadelphia 76ers. 11 points in the quarter. He's on fire. We'll be right back. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for Philadelphia.
They've definitely had a hot hand from three-point range to this point. Always nice to start out like that.
They've been distributing the ball really well tonight, too. I mean, a decent number of assists so far for them.
Middleton is the 3 with Giannis in at 4. Holiday and DiVincenzo man the backcourt. And it's Lopez in at the 5, roaming the paint. So that's who Milwaukee starts the second with. Now here's Holiday. Boy, no scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change.
Boy, he's got to be disappointed in the result there. I mean, the defender really didn't make any impact at all.
And it's Green missing. The Bucks trail. To the middle. Oh, stolen by Embiid. And now the Sixers on the break. Pushing it up now. And slam dunk by Simmons.
Yeah, they call him Dancing Danny Green, and you can see why. Excellent offensive instincts there.
The 3-ball. Holiday, that one's good.
Slow reaction from the D, and it cost him 3.
And Clark, you look at how Holiday has attacked on offense. He's gotten much more selective with his spots.
To me, B.A., he's just more comfortable offensively. He's always been aggressive, but he's got a confidence to him now that is allowing him to really put the pedal to the metal offensively. I think something just clicked for him when he was with the Pelicans.
Now here's Middleton. Give him 8. Pass to Antetokounmpo. Lopez with it. He's in his comfort zone. 2 for 2 to start this one.
And amidst the tall timber, he's right at home. Extremely comfortable. Lopez getting it done.
Harris outside. 3-pointer. Gets a hand on it. It's good on the putback. Simmons has got 4 points in the quarter.
Great anticipation on the tip in. He was ready to make that play. Pass
to Middleton. Antetokounmpo outside. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair. That's on Joel Embiid.
And, you know, at almost 7 feet tall, Antetokounmpo is dangerous down inside, really. I mean, the defense has to be physical with him if they want to have a chance at preventing him from scoring in the paint.
No good on the second free throw. The former MVP, Giannis Antetokounmpo. Clark, you figure he'll be in that conversation for a while.
Yeah, staggering numbers from him. I mean, I wouldn't be surprised to see him win a few more MVPs, quite honestly, B.A. All-world talent that you just can't ignore. It's hard to take your eyes off of him when he's on the court.
Now here's Middleton. Give him 8 points now. Back to Antetokounmpo. DiVincenzo on the wing. And it's off from three-point range. The 76ers have gone 3 for 7 here in the second quarter. And here's Curry for 3. That falls. Nice setup by Harris. Curry's gotten himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball.
2 minutes remaining in the first half.
Curry against DiVincenzo. Pass to Holiday. Lets it go from deep. The rebound by Embiid. Embiid's got a rebound number 5 here tonight. And now we have an intentional foul. I'm not sure why.
Yeah, bizarre play, B.A. Not sure what got into him.
Here's Simmons. He's got 5. Outside, Green. 1:36 left to play in the first half of basketball. Shot clock at 5. And here's Curry for 3.
Yeah, their three-point percentage has dropped a bit here in the second half. They need to think maybe about getting into the paint for easy buckets.
Middleton against Embiid. Middleton passes to Holiday. And they turn it over. Shot clock violation as the buzzer sounds. All right, now that we have a second, let's take a look at which teams cashed in on the fast break last year. The Sixers 3rd, the 4th spot held by the Bucks.
And last season, these teams really pushed the pace in transition. Once they had the ball, they looked to get up the floor quickly and capitalize.
The 3 from Curry. Curry with another miss. The Bucks have got 2 of 7 attempts to drop since the end of the first quarter. It's Middleton on the wing. Green covering. And again, it's the Bucks missing.
Well, it looks like he's cooled down a bit after hitting those 2 in the first quarter.
Simmons, the pass to Embiid. For 3, here's Harris. Rebound by Middleton.
After nailing 3 trays to start this game, he's gone silent here in the second quarter.
3 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Lets the 3 fly. Ben Simmons grabs the board. And an intentional foul right there.
You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
Yeah, but that's no excuse for that kind of foul. I mean, that might be an explanation for it, but certainly doesn't justify it. And even then, it's just not a good play.
And here's Middleton. Give him 8 points now. Trying to get back on track. Nails it from 3. Middleton's got 11 points.
Middleton really is an amazing shooter. Absolutely amazing, especially from long distance.
And we've reached halftime in this one. 6. All right, Allie, thanks for that. We will see everyone right back after this break. Ready for the second half.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Tobias Harris was red hot to start the first. He had 11 points and 1 assist. And from what we saw so far,
and after a fairly even first couple of quarters, this second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams trying to gain an edge. Boy, you look at Tobias Harris in this game, he's been everywhere.
He's hit shot after shot from deep. He's so locked in right now.
Well, you know, the stroke looks fantastic. Even when he's had a hand in his face, it hasn't affected him at all.
Taking a look at Philadelphia. Shake Milton out there with Maxey. Then there's Furkan Korkmaz. Then there's George Niang. And it's Drummond in at the 5. Outside Milton. Shot clock at 6. Pass to Maxey. From deep. The rebound by the Bucks. At the conclusion of this one, they're off to Memphis where they'll face the Grizzlies. That'll be the first leg of just a 2-game trip for them. Portis down low. Drummond defending. Ogilvy. No luck on that one. Good work defensively by Drummond. The Sixers leading. Here's Niang. Out left to the wing. And last season, the NBA expanding eligibility for two-way players. Clark, great to see those who seized the opportunity and secured full NBA contracts.
Yeah, B.A., I could not agree with you more. I mean, it's all about performance, and when guys show they're capable of playing at the highest level, they should have that chance. And I love the flexibility of the rosters, giving hungry, talented players an opportunity to earn their way onto the big league team.
To the inside, Portis with the steal. Oh, and a fast break for the Bucks. A nice shot by Ogilvy.
And you can tell they're in sync right now, expertly turning the steal into fast break points.
Portis against Milton. Over to the wing. Three-pointer. That shot missing. Milwaukee goes the other way with it. Right side, Hill. Portis, the pass to Allen. This for the tie! And he lays it up and in. And that makes it a tie ball game.
They've really picked up the energy level and have willed themselves back into this game.
Yeah, you know, battling back is about staying the course, and their attitude never changed.
Drummond with the bucket. Drummond's got his first points in this one.
And, you know, Drummond has no problem playing through contact. He excels at using that strong body of his to fight through contact and finish.
Portis, the pass to Hill. The Bucks need to get up a shot here. Portis' shot is off.
Good offense squaring up against better D there. You got to appreciate that stop.
Pass to Niang. And he drops in the layup off the glass. And now it's a 4-point Philadelphia lead.
Keeping pace here. That's an excellent move inside.
Now here's Hill. Well, he hasn't put up any points yet in this one. Pass to Nora. Back to Hill. Here's Ogilvy. Here's Nora. Banked it in off the glass.
They have no answer defensively inside.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
Allen brings a double team. Milton for 3. The rebound by the Bucks.
Man, that's his shot. Maybe he was too wide open.
Out to Portis. Back to Allen. Inside. And then Portis with the dunk.
Did you guys see that? What an insane slam.
Man, you got to have some hang time to pull that off.
Yeah, to glide in and reverse it home like that, so sweet.
Here's Korkmaz. Offline with a 3. The Bucks have gotten 5 of 8 shots to go in the third. To the inside, Ogilvy. Can't get the go-ahead bucket.
It hasn't been his best quarter. I mean, he's trying to shoot himself out of a slump.
Korkmaz on the wing. Into the lane. Lays it up and banks it in. And the 76ers lead by 2.
What an incredible ankle breaker to help create space for a shot.
Hill with it. Now quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game. Up top, Allen, covered by Milton. Pass to Ogilvy with a 9-footer. Doesn't go that time. We're at the end of the third quarter, and we've still got a close one. The Sixers on top, up 2. Moment ago, head coach Doc Rivers in the huddle. 3 tense quarters behind us. 1 more to go. Thanks for being with us as we get ready for the 4th. The foundation of this team, Middleton and Giannis, the 3 and the 4. Holiday and DiVincenzo man the backcourt. And it's Lopez in at the 5. That's the 5 on the floor for the Bucks. It's stolen by Holiday. Pass to Middleton. Now here's Antetokounmpo. Back to Middleton. to take the lead. Philadelphia grabs the miss. Embiid's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Harris passes to Embiid. Nice move. That falls. Nice setup by Harris.
Well, you know, there's only so much you can do against Embiid, guys. I mean, he's such a terrifically skilled offensive player with great size. I mean, he plays pretty much through any kind of contact.
Here's Antetokounmpo. And it's Harris with the rebound. Philadelphia shooting 47% on this one, looking efficient. And now we have an intentional foul. I'm not sure why.
Yeah, bizarre play, B.A. Not sure what got into him.
Simmons with it. Guarded now by Holiday. The 3, here's Harris. And that one goes. He's now recorded his 5th bucket in 8 tries.
You can really feel the momentum swinging in their direction.
You know, they need to stay aggressive here. Build the lead up while they've got the chance. Don't waste this opportunity.
Here's DiVincenzo. Oh, a big finish with a one-handed jam.
Since his college days, DiVincenzo's really refined his handle. That's a sweet move right there.
Simmons against Holiday. Out to Harris. Plenty of space. And right on target.
The assist numbers certainly stand out. They've really emphasized ball movement here today.
Clearly just an example of a different mindset between these teams.
Green against Middleton. Just 5 on the clock. From deep 3-point range. Rebound by the 76ers. Embiid's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. And Harris throws it down.
Well, he sure is a talented combo forward with terrific feel for the game. Harris can score in bunches.
Trying to find a spark here.
Yes, indeed. A rough stretch offensively. They could really use a basket.
Antetokounmpo, the pass to Holiday. Antetokounmpo, bam!
You know, I think you got to push Giannis further away if you're the defender there. I mean, he's just too big of a threat inside.
Simmons against Holiday. And Drew Holiday gets the whistle that time. That'll get him his 4th foul of the game.
Second team foul.
Just about 3 minutes through the 4th and final quarter here. Here's Harris. And he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in. Harris has got 20 points.
Well, he's an elite shooter with a lot of sweet spots. Defenses have to mark and keep an eye on Harris from mid-range.
Here's Lopez. And it's Harris with the rebound. Harris has got 4 rebounds now. Holiday against Green. Pass to Harris. The 3 ball. Rebounded by the Bucks. 4th quarter of play and over 3.5 minutes have gone by now. Middleton, no good. No need to rush here. Take your time.
Take your time. This is where you can reset and try to get a good shot.
And that one's good. Green.
And they had an advantage tonight. Came out sharp and did what was needed. Nice win here for the 76ers.
It was stop and go for them along the way, but they finally seized full control of this game.
B.A., the scoreboard definitely doesn't tell the whole story. They were able to pull things together when things got tough, and of course, they closed strong.
And so this win marks their first victory of the new year.
Yeah, this is far from the last word in the season series. Still 3 more meetings between them and plenty of motivation to square things up.
We know familiarity breeds contempt. I would expect things to become more heated as these teams face each other going forward.
And of all the highlights and performances we've seen here tonight, the one thing that stands out is what an unbelievable night it's been for Tobias Harris.
An unbelievable scoring performance. He absolutely took over and never let up.
Middleton, no good. On the wing, Curry shoots over DiVincenzo. And too long on the shot.
You know, at the end of the day, size does matter.
All right, Allie, good stuff there. Thanks for that. And that about wraps it up.
Bye.